Welcome everyone to TaliaTalksPodcast. I am your host, Talia. I hope you're all doing well and ready to take in this energy to leave with growth and inspired thoughts. How is everyone doing? How is everyone feeling? Thank you so much for taking the time out to listen to my podcast and just to continue to show me love. I appreciate it so much. In today's podcast, I am going to be talking to you about focus and realignment and self-reflecting and adjusting our focus. I think we get so wrapped up and so caught up into our everyday lives, just engaging with many different people, different energies, our families, friends, relationships, that we tend to lose focus. We tend to kind of steer off and drift off of our direction, our goals, our vision. So it's very, very easy to get caught off guard because you ever have those times where you're feeling like everything is falling into place. You are just so on top of every single little thing in your life, and then boom, a wave of just distraction, a wave of just discouragement and just negativity wraps around your brain, and you just can't seem to get out of this funk. Your faith is tested, your self-esteem is tested, you are tested as an individual, as a human being, as a person, as a man, female, whatever you are, whatever you define yourself as, you're tested. You're being tested every single day. And I was tested this week. I'm not gonna lie. I was tested this week. If you all know me, as you see on my social media accounts, my YouTube channel, I just graduated from a dental hygiene program, and I was hired. As a full-time hygienist, and it was really off guard. I was hired and it was completely off guard. One of my really good friends offered me a job, and she was like, listen, this doctor, you're going to love him. He's great. Go for an interview. You can work while you are taking your exams. You just have to, fill out some paperwork, yada, yada. I went for the interview. It was great. They offered me the position. I went in on my first day, and the next day I was scheduled, I walked in and quit. Straight up, just quit. I was like, oh, hell nah, I can't do this. Everyone was, shocked in the office. They were like, why? What's going on? Talk to us. What can we do better? And, I don't know if it was like I was overwhelmed with just the amount of patients that I saw that day, or just, overwhelmed in the sense that I felt so just incompetent. I don't know what it was. I just had a really bad, overwhelming, stressful day on my first day of work. And I want to relate to you guys because everyone gets discouraged, right? Any little thing that makes us feel like we're not good enough at something, we get discouraged. We pull back. And it's very, very easy and very just to see someone from afar, or look at someone's Instagram, social media, or just see someone walk out of a bank and walk into an Audi A7 type S, or whatever car it is. And it's like, damn, they got it all together. They got it all figured out. And it's like, you have no idea. You have no idea. Like, everyone loses focus. Everyone gets sidetracked. Everyone gets discouraged, right? So I had to take a step back. And a lot of the times this happens to me, I do have anxiety. I do have depression. I was diagnosed with this. I speak a lot about mental health. For those who know me, I am all about mental health. I think that speaking to a therapist is just super, super humbling, and it is important to make sure that your mind is in alignment. And sometimes it's just good to get, outside help and help from outside resources. There's nothing wrong with that. So what has helped me over the years when I feel discouraged and I feel like I'm not good enough for something that I know I'm capable of doing, and I know I'm good at it. I know it's something I'm passionate about, because I'm sure you can relate. I tend to readjust, realign, come to center. Yes, I talk to my loved ones. Yes, I talk to my partner. I talk to friends. I talk to people that I can trust and confide in, right? And I think that's also an issue at times, because we know what we're capable of. Only you know what you're capable of. Only you know your dreams, your goals, and how hard you can work for those goals and those dreams, right? Only you know that. So after you get all these opinions and just all this advice from your loved ones, you feel drained. You feel overwhelmed. You're like, how can I just get back to center? How can I feel confident again? And this is just an example, right? So my experience at work this week, this is just an example. I don't know what it is that you are going through, where you feel loss of motivation, loss of focusedness, loss of awareness. But wherever you are in your journey, where you feel just a little disfigured, your emotions, your mind is a little uncomfortable, recenter, refocus. So what I did, I am a very spiritual person. I pray on things. I meditate on things. I listen. Sometimes it's good to just listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. Listen to what it is that you know deep down in your heart you are capable of doing and what you want to do. So if you're having self-doubts, if you're feeling like something's just not right, you know it's not right, you know it's not for you, focus. Focus on the feelings, the vibrations that bring you joy, that bring you confidence, and that bring you happiness and just awareness. Because what happens is the negativity and the things that aren't for us, they fog our vision. They fog it up. So how is it that we can focus and recenter ourselves, our minds, on things that are going to bear fruit, that are going to flourish and harvest and help us bring what we know we can bring and manifest into our lives? Because I focused. I sat down and said, wait a minute, I'm the one going to work, and if I'm not happy, guess what? I'm not going to go. A lot of people quit their jobs. A lot of people back out of engagements. A lot of people get divorces. A lot of people, make tough decisions because they have to make those decisions. And then we just feel like, oh my God, I'm in shambles. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I did this. I don't know why I'm feeling like this. And it's a simple thing. There's a simple solution, a simple remedy, and that is to sit back and breathe and focus on what it is that our intuition, our minds, our hearts knows, because our inner being We know what it is, what's good for us and what's bad for us. We know what it is, what we want, what we are capable of doing. But there are things that are going to get in the way. So make sure that you are blocking everything in your life that sidetracks you, that prevents you from growing healthy fruit. Because everyone has fruit. Everyone has a harvest. There is room for everyone. You have your harvest. I don't know what it is that you dream of, that you want in your life. I don't know from a hole in the wall. But I know what I want. And I know if I can dream it and I want it, guess what? I'm pretty sure we all want nice things. But if we let negative things occupy our time, take up space that does not serve us, that's not good for us, our vision is going to fog up. Our fruit is not going to grow. We don't want bitter fruit. We don't want rotten fruit. Because guess what? It's like having a tree with beautiful fruits. And then you have like a couple fruit that are like rotten and soggy and moldy. And then it makes your whole tree just look not pretty. So what am I saying? I'm saying so much, right? And it's like you want to relate. You want to understand where I'm coming from. Just listen and focus. Think about what it is that you want. Think about the things that make you unhappy. Why are you in positions that cause you to lose focus? I know this is what I love. I love to edit videos. I love creating content. I've always been this way since I was a child. I know this is in me, distilled in me. I know this is something that is in me and it's for me. I'm not going to let anything get in the way of that. I also know that I love people. I love people. Maybe I was sensitive on Monday when I walked into work because I was mistreated. Maybe I was sensitive, but it's because I felt fogged. I felt like my vision was just a little bit tackled or shaken. I lost my focus. I lost my vision for that entire 8 hours that I was at work. I lost my vision. I lost my focus, my train of thought, my alignment. My heart wasn't aligned with my mind because of that experience. Did I communicate with the office? Do we have to be professional? Do we have to pay our bills? Yes. 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 You're not always going to be in positions of straight up happiness. That is just not, it's just not a real world. It's not a realistic world. But boundaries, self-respect, all those things, you keep in little, it's like having a plant. You make sure that nothing walks on that plant. You make sure no one's picking off fruits from your tree. And it's going to happen. It's normal. It's going to happen. But how are you going to focus? How are you going to realign your train of thought, realign your mind, your heart, your soul, your being in order to flourish, in order to stay clear-headed, level-headed? How are you going to do that? Protect your space. Respect your time. Don't give your time to just anybody at any moment. Don't do that. Don't do that, because that time that you're giving to someone else who does not serve you, that time is the time that you can be in your own space doing what it is that makes you flourish. So I was going to quit my job. Why? Because I said, I don't want to come to a place, an environment that is going to fog my vision. Dentistry to me is love. It's promoting something magical for people to build people's confidence. Dentistry for me is very sacred. And I'm not going to go into an environment that's going to fog my vision on dentistry. I'm not going to do it. Same thing with negative people, not just dentistry and work. I'm not going to surround myself with people who do not water my tree. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to hang around people who do not water my tree, who don't plant good, happy seeds to help me focus, to help me progress. So focus. Realign yourself. You know what's good for you. You know what's right for you. You know what you're good at. Focus. I woke up today, I'm going to be honest, I was talking to myself for like 2 hours straight, getting ready for my day. It's okay to listen to your mind. When your mind is feeling so flustered and twisted and you're just not sitting right in your own skin, it's because something is off. You're fogged up. You're clouded. Set boundaries. Know your worth. Go for a walk. Write in a journal. Buy a dry erase board. Write in your notes on your phone. Surround yourself with people with the same ambitions, the same vision, the same dreams, the same goals. Pick up a book. I'm reading like 3 different books right now. Why? Because I'm not the greatest reader. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I need to escape from a foggy vision. And anything that fogs your vision, you need to run away from it. Anything that fogs your vision, you got to run far away from it. I have those moments. I have those times. Honestly, I post 3 times a week. Last week, I posted 2 videos, and I didn't post this week. It's Saturday. I didn't post Tuesday. I didn't post Thursday, and today is Saturday. But why? I had to clear my vision. I had to make sure I took care of business at work. Thank God everything is taken care of. But I took care of it because I was fogged up. I wasn't focused. I wasn't aligned. I aligned myself. You have a voice, okay? You have a right, a feeling, a goal, a dream. And it's okay to be selfish with that. It's okay. But you need to focus. You need to focus. You got to approach the real world with real focus. I am speaking on this topic, on this subject, because I lose focus so much. So much. But any little thing that reminds me of negative energy or things that I know are not providing nutrients to my soil, I back up and say, hold up. I don't want to go back there. So I need to do things that are going to help me clear my mind. And it's easier said than done, right? It's way easier said than done. Inner strength comes from within. Self-doubt, forget about it. Focus. Focus. Even if you just have to spend a couple of minutes, 2 minutes, 2 full minutes, just in complete silence by yourself. Focus. Clear your mind. Clear your mind. You have a vision, you have a goal, you have a dream. You're not going to get there with clouded vision. You're not going to get there with unfertilized soil. Listen to your mind. Align. Protect your space. Do any little thing to protect your space, whether that's to buy candles, give you a clear mind, whether it's to light an incense, go for a walk. I don't know. I'm not I don't know. I don't know what it is that you do. I don't smoke weed. I don't do drugs. I drink alcohol, but even when I drink too much beer, like my stomach just feels like I get foggy, I get cloudy. And I'm like, I need to focus. I need to focus. I can't be drinking all this beer. I can't just be drinking all this alcohol. Believe it or not, yes, it's a good feeling. It's nice to feel good, unwind, and all this stuff. But guess what? You're not feeding yourself focus juice. You're feeding yourself juice that blurs your vision. I believe so much in the third eye. In the third eye, you have a third eye chakra. Your third eye, it's like the subconscious mind, what it really knows, what it really believes, what it really wants to see, the vision. This is your vision. And when your vision is skewed or your vision is blocked or cloudy or fogged, or someone tries to just take away your focus, you lose it. You lose yourself. This week, I lost focus. And I'm sure you lost focus. And I'm sure I'm going to lose focus again in the future. It's normal. It's normal. We lose focus due to insecurity, discouragement, self-doubt, our enemies, positions that we just don't like to be in, relationships, a job that we don't want to be in, a craft that we don't want to study, whatever it is. Listen to what your heart really desires, what your mind is really trying to tell you. No dream is too big. I'm a firm believer in that. I am putting myself out there. So many people do it every single day. They put themselves out there because they have a vision. And some people put themselves out there for other many different reasons. But as long as whatever it is that you're doing it with focus and true intention and true desire, you will feel better about yourself. So I hope this podcast was relatable. I hope that you can refocus and understand that your vision is clear. If you see it, you believe it, and you really, really understand what it is and the purpose it is that you serve or that you can serve, you're golden. Your fruits on your tree are waiting to be watered. Don't cloud your judgment. Don't let outside sources cloud your judgment. Water your tree. Bear your fruit. Accept the gifts that the universe wants to offer you. Accept them. Don't push them away. Focus. You're almost there. You know what it is that you need to do. You and only you knows the position that you are in. And you are in it. You are right where you need to be. Stop doubting yourself. Drop all the discouraging thoughts and focus. things always work out. They always do. So thank you so much for tuning in and for hearing me out and listening to my journey. And I'm just so happy and blessed to have you a part of my life. I will catch you in my next podcast. Over and out.